Hey, Tracy and Byron. Congratulations on 40 years of marriage. What a wonderful thing. We've had an opportunity to be around you guys 35 plus years of those 40 years of marriage, and we certainly have seen a testimony of what God has done in your lives. And I just want to say thank you for giving me an opportunity to step on here for a few minutes to kind of elaborate on what my marriage has been like. Met my wife when I first met her. I seen her and I knew right away in my own mind that this is the one. And I walked up to her and said, "Hey, what's your name?" And she told me her name was Gail. And to my chagrin, I said, "Hey, my name is Dale." And that's a match made in heaven. And here we are, 51 years later, 51 years together, but 44 years marriage, and we're still going strong, and we're still locked in. And the thing I can say is, hey, it takes sacrifice. It takes selflessness. One of the things you got to do, you got to think more about your spouse than you do yourself. Because when you look at the situation, you basically got to lay down your life and lay down your agenda so that you two can come together. Because marriage is the only place where two halves don't make a whole. You need to be both whole, two twined, one flesh. And I can say that we certainly have learned to mesh together, learned to come together. And marriage ebbs and flows. There's ups, there's downs, there's situations that come about. But one thing for sure, when you're friends, when the nest gets empty like it is now, we enjoy each other even more than we did before, because now we rely on those kids can add an extra spice and add some extra drama and everything else. But one thing for sure, when it's you and you're alone, you have each other that you need to depend on. And one thing we've learned how to do is be friends with each other and enjoy each other to the utmost. One of the main things, though, that I would say that I've learned over the past 44 years is that we have to be able to communicate. We never, ever go to bed mad at each other or angry. We don't let the sun go down on our wrath. So communication is paramount in having a great relationship. And one of the things about communication is that you learn from each other. You pull from each other. You wean from each other. You draw from each other. My wife, I'm probably an alpha male. As you know, we have 4 boys, and I'm probably a real alpha kind of guy. It took me being that guy to raise 4 boys and keep them in line and hold the line. But the one thing about it, my wife added her sensitivity and her empathy and her awareness, her kindness, and those areas we balance one another. And you have to have balance in a marriage, because I'm an alpha guy. I can be a big roaring engine and get off on a tangent. But one thing about it, she knows how to draw me back in, because she's sensitive and she knows how we complement each other. We don't dominate on one side or the other. We've learned how to analyze and look at situations and come together and find solutions for problems. And that's because of the internal connection that we have with one another. We're certainly adjoined mentally, physically, and spiritually. And I can finish her sentences sometimes probably, and she can probably finish mine. We're so locked in to each other. And that's what it takes for a good marriage. Sometimes, in the beginning, it's marital bliss. It's physical. It's looks. But as time goes on and time fleets, things change. And the true love is I love her from the depths of her soul, and I know she loves me from the depths of my soul. So, and that's because I communicate through her, to her. Not in and of myself, but I allow God to give me the words and the wisdom to help grow my marriage and continue to keep it on the right track. And I appreciate that she does the same thing. And we go over and above to make sure that our life is one that speaks volumes to our children and our children's children. And with the empty nest now, we have to really collaborate and do things. We do everything together. We spend a lot of time together. And some people, you see me, you see my wife. I mean, we kind of joined at the hip. And the one main thing is communication, sacrifice, loving one another, and knowing that you got the right one. And just keep ebbing and flowing, and put God first and let Him do the work. And you'll have an amazing additional many years to come to go along with what you've got, what you've done so far. And we're excited that you guys have taken this topic and you're running with it and what you're doing with it. And we thank you for giving me an opportunity just to say a few words about marriage. And it's hard to sum up as many years as I have in a short period of time, but thank you and God bless you.